Well, I think
Yeah.
it's second. I actually think it is second level, but
It's
maybe.
not on the Warlock list.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
It might
Um,
be. It might be an invocation, maybe.
yeah, but even then, I think it'd be like stealth only because levitate's one of the few spells that like doesn't give you a saving throw every turn, and you can put someone 40 feet in the air, which basically
Yeah.
means if they're a melee attacker, they're fucked.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
like
get fly at level 3. Oh,
yeah,
sorry, third level spells I meant, rather.
I have a broom.
no, I think levitate is legitimately a second level spell. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
saying you can get fly at level 3. Sorry,
Oh
third
yeah,
level.
yeah, she can, but it's kind of weirdly negated by the fact that she now has a broom of flight. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, an ascendant step is the only way you can get levitate, and it's a 9th level prerequisite,
oh
There's nothing.
and you can only
particularly
cast it
wrong
on
with
yourself.
yeah, levitate's really good when you cast it on other people.
Yeah.
Sorcerer, wizard, no one else. Yeah, okay.
So I might do mirror image or maybe no. Not the broom. I guess spider climb isn't that.
Mirror image is better than haste, but you have to remember that mirror image is concentration, which means you can lose it, which I think is so stupid. Like, why would you make mirror image a concentration? Same as shield of faith.
Yeah, blink is better, but you don't get that.
Mirror image is still a good spell because they roll like a die 10, and depending on their roll, they just straight up never hit you.
Yeah, D20.
Oh, yeah, I like
was
that.
was mirror image eroded because it doesn't say concentration?
Oh, really? I thought it totally.
Yeah.
Let me look at this.
It just says duration 1 minute.
Okay, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Yeah, if it's not. Oh yeah, you're right. You just 1 minute. Yeah, take mirror image. Mirror image is great.
Yeah.
And also the thing about it is the duplicates still have AC equal to 10 plus your dex,
Yep.
so they have to like roll and then hit,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Though right now that might not be so well. Eventually I'll have better decks.
Well, you're wearing leather, right?
Yes.
So your AC is pretty good, even if so.
You just stopped giving me feedback when I hit the right spot, so I didn't know if it hit the right spot.
Like
I
I'm
think
not
they have a
actually.
mic
No. No, I mean like their AC would only be like 13.
Yeah, my AC naturally is like 15, but it's 13.
I have
still better than
AC
zero,
because I have
you know?
at will mage armor.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do mirror image. I think that works best for.
Well, a good thing about it is it says if an attack hits the duplicate is destroyed. Can only be destroyed with an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. So, like, if someone's using like a sacred flame or a command on it, it just ignores it.
Yep.
It can only be dispelled with an attack roll specifically.
Sweetness.
So it's pretty decent against wizards
Mhm.
or like area attacks.
Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Add a macro for that.
Alright. Alright, so roll your initiatives when you can, when you're done.
Oh yeah, it's roll for H.
Or did you search the cultist bodies before you went up, or no?
Sure, why not?
You find 2 health potions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the last person who went up probably would have searched, but yeah. Haste is pretty good too.
Don't have it. Can't get that.
Oh, okay, right, third level. Sorry, I thought you said you're choosing between haste. Well, my bad.
No. It was mirror image and like hold person.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about this with some of my friends. Like, I think one of the things I don't like about 5e compared to other systems is that they've mitigated like non-damaging effects to the point that you're almost always better off doing damage. Like, hold person is such a trash spell compared to what it is like in the 2e version, even compared to 3.5. Because like it's a good way of taking dudes out of a fight in older versions, but in this one it just kind of like lets you get rid of them for maybe one turn, and then they can save.
Oh, it makes all attacks on that person a crit.
Yeah, but that's not the.
You can coup de grace them.
Well, yeah, the important part of it is that it makes them not act in a fight. Like in 2e, it hits everyone in a 30-foot burst, and then you get a number of targets equal to like your modifier. And that's a really good way of being like, even something like this, you could just be like, hey, you dudes here, we'll worry about you later, and just move on to someone more important. You know? And that's just not a thing that happens in this edition.
Hey Michael, can I make since it's a proper packed weapon now, can I make them like a pair of gauntlets type thing that are attached to each other via like vines that go up both arms and go over like around like the back of her back?
Yeah, is that flavor or is that?
Yeah,
like,
it's flavor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. Because I think like
you should
it's like
have it-
one pack weapon, but it's just like so she can punch with both fists instead of just one.
You should have it be like the Blade of Grass in Adventure Time.
The what?
Have you not? The blade, like Finn, and for a little bit in Adventure Time, gets this like grass sword that kind of like retracts to his wrist, and whenever he wants it, it just kind of shows up.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like it kind of like creeps around your body wherever you're gonna kick someone with, or if you're gonna kick or punch or like headbutt or whatever.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I think that's cool. Shut up.
Yeah. Like, she is a warlock who basically really, really wants to be a monk. So Jean is like senpai totally. Because her mom was a monk and she's always heard stories about her mom's like heroics and bravery.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Jean is and Jean isn't, because, like, he fights, he's more of a dancer.
It's still only using his body basically and not using weapons.
Yeah, that's
That's her style too, so.
I wish there was an option for like Monk of the Four Winds, but that used cleric spells instead of random evocation spells. Because that's kind of what he would be.
That's
but I
just
don't
something you
think
could work with.
Yeah, but then it comes down to like what spells you're going to take and what spells
Yeah.
aren't you going to take. And
True.
Four Winds is fine because like Jean is kind of based on a 3.5 build where you take pressure points. So you have like a few levels of rogue for sneak attack, and then you take pressure points, and then you just have to hit them with the most attacks and bring their dex or strength down to 0 and put them into and paralyze them. So he's supposed to be like an asshole pacifist because he doesn't actually kill people; he just puts them in a coma.
No, I know asshole pacifist. That's our warlock cleric in another campaign.
Yeah.
He's such an asshole. But he will literally not kill anybody. He will try to talk his way out of things, or he will like get other people to kill.
Well, yeah, we haven't really found people that he wants to knock out, because he's mostly been fighting like evil cultists and stuff, and he does have like a good, like, he wouldn't spare the cultists because they're like clearly evil, and he wouldn't spare demons, but we haven't really fought anything that he would just KO as opposed to murder.
I assume like maybe the mercenaries from the other time.
Yeah, but he didn't. He actually didn't kill any of those guys. Like he did the whole thing where like he was like, "Put down your weapons and let's talk this out."
Matik legitimately believes taking prisoners is immoral.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
Not just that, like, oh, evil, kill everybody. No, he legitimately believes in his good and evil twisted version in his head that prisoners are immoral.
Because you expect they're just going to turn into slavery.
Yeah, I could get that.
No,
And there's
because they're a
also-
drain on resources.
Yeah, that too.
They take resources away from people who are actually contributing to society. They should be executed and buried as fertilizer for the crop so they can actually contribute something.
Well, yeah, and then
Well, alright
there's
then.
also dudes who will like say that like if you're like if they're a true warrior, then they should die in battle, and so you should kill them. And then also, if they're not a true warrior, then they are scum, and you should have no qualms about killing them because they don't deserve the mercy that you would give them.
Are you ready yet?
I've been ready for a
I
while.
think so.
Oh, I was waiting on you guys to let me know when you guys are
Oh.
ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
All right, so everybody rolled initiative.
Yep.
Yes,
I
I
did
got
in fact roll initiative.
All right, so as you emerge, who's going up first? I guess I'm just
Me.
gonna have all you guys emerge at the same time.
You probably want to reorder the initiative too. It's Sparkle Gem is at the bottom, even though I got 11.
No?
Not mine.
No, she's not.
Now she's not.
I just did it. Okay, so as you guys emerge from the well, you see dead bodies everywhere. Immediately in front of you, you see 4 zombies feasting on a corpse in the middle of the road. You haven't made a lot of noise, so they haven't noticed you yet. You were able to get everybody up before these zombies noticed you. To the left, you hear a gigantic roar, and you see what looks to be the remainder of the town guard with the guard captain fighting these human-like demons. They how do I describe them? Manes. Do you guys know what manes look like?
No.
Basically, they look like vaguely humanoid, misshapen,
Oh.
with like creatures. They kind of look like zombies. They have skin dripping off their but they're not quite zombies. They have claws and
There you go.
Alright.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So there's a group of them with what looks like to be a giant, like fiery, like 12-foot tall gorilla fighting the town guard. Above you, you notice trying to break into the inn. There seems to be a hooded skeletal figure with a long sword, commanding a company of zombies to batter down the door. You hear howling over by the church, and you look over by the blacksmith shop and you see a similar skeletal hooded figure commanding a group of zombies to try to break down that door. All right, so
Moral conundrum, guys.
as you emerge from the well, you see the giant gorilla go after attack what seems to be the guard captain. Now he jumps at him and tries to bite him, and the bite shreds his armor but does not pierce the splint mail that the guard has on. So he slams down with both fists. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo those rolls because I didn't put the input in correctly. Alright, and the first swipe misses, and then you see him just punch the guard straight